All right, everyone, welcome back into another PrizePicks video. My name is Polzin. Going to be getting into the best prop bets to pair with the tacos that are out there this evening. Say hello to my cat. So what I want to do is I just want to take a peek at the 9 to 5 board, see which prop bets are out there that are great. So we got this one. The Bassett Hounds are going to be released today. Chris Bassett has been solid, especially in terms of strikeouts. Okay, let's just put it that way. In terms of strikeouts, been solid. And so what I want to do is I want to find the best 5 individual prop bets that we can use with him to get over 3.5 strikeouts. So the first one that we do see is going to be another pitcher strikeout prop, minus 140 to get over 4.5 strikeouts, about a 54% chance for this one to hit. The only issue that I see with this prop is that he's only projected to get 4.26. Little bit of a worry there, but overall, this is looking like it's going to be a good enough prop. You know, I like to see the double verification, if you will, the two-way authentication with the projections being higher, but we'll take that on a day like today where we're mostly just trying to chase the best odd bet. So just looking at it as well, a little bit deeper, going against the White Sox, 3 out of the past 5 games, he's been there. Or right around there, I should say. 2 out of the last 5, he's gone the over. So definitely not lock and load it. And obviously, it's only a 4.5% chance to hit, but still a decent one. Let's look at some of the other good prop bets that we are getting out there. We have a WNBA prop for over 9.5 rebounds with about a 53% chance to hit. That's the next best one that we get. Okay, we're starting to get that classic PrizePicks board on a Taco Tuesday where the lines are just going to be a little bit tighter. That's kind of just how it goes. So I do want to call out some other WNBA props that we are getting just in general. So let's get into that slide. So I do want to call out some different prop lines that we are getting out there on the day WNBA wise. So looking at, we have Breanna Stewart for over 25 points. The average Vegas line actually has it set at 25.5 as well, but Underdog has it set at 26.5. So maybe a potential edge there. Okay. And I should call out as well, should have started with this. Underdog also has a free square available on the day as well. And then also, should have mentioned this as well, a lot of people got a free 6-leg bet on PrizePicks as well. So going to be touching on that. So 3 different things here. Taco Tuesday, free square on Underdog, and then the sick bet slip out there. Trying to cover all those, okay? Going to get into that. Should have mentioned that. And real quickly, if you guys are new to Underdog, literally, if you guys haven't signed up, you could just play on PrizePicks and then only play on Underdog when they have free squares available, and your bankroll is just going to build and build over time. You can place a $20 2-leg bet, and you're already getting, I mean, they give away a bunch of free squares. So as long as you're chasing the EV-based bets, 54%, 53% chance to hit, you are going to be doing well. And so if you guys do that, use the 9 to 5 promo code listed in the graphic right here. Okay. You get 100% match on deposit up to $100. Use the promo code 925 right there. Okay. And I should call out as well, like, I purposely do not have a PrizePicks deal because that's the content I cover the most. I don't want it to be any information that I put out there that might seem skewed. That might seem to be like I'm just trying to push them, right? I want it to be unbiased opinion for you guys. So a way you can help me is by using that promo code for those new people that are signing up to Underdog. But once again, I wouldn't be calling that out, guys. I wouldn't be telling people to make a bet unless it was like free money in the long term. Okay. I hate using the lock word. I hate telling people what to do with their money. Everyone has different bankrolls. Everyone has different goals. But this is just a situation in which we should be taking advantage of the free squares that are out there, especially on a site where like Underdog or PrizePicks where, you know, if you forget about it for 3 months, 6 months, these companies are most likely going to be there in the long term, where some of these other ones, they might not be there in a year from now, 6 months from now. All right, so getting back into it, I'll touch on the Underdog and the 6 bet slip. Want to concentrate first on these. So now looking at where we are getting a prop line difference. So what I found interesting was to start the day, Breanna Stewart, her assist props, which was the only bet from the bet of the day on Sunday that missed, of 3.5 assists. She got the over that day. The line started at 3.5. But it was minus 155 to get over that. Now the other sportsbook odds are coming in and they have set at 4.5. And they are kind of favoring the under there, but still more or less a push there. I mean, 52% chance for the under to hit, but at 45 or 4.5. So I don't mind betting the over there. I mean, chances are the correct line should be 4 there. So that's one where if you guys want to chase someone, I get it. I don't mind that. One that's kind of the exact same situation. And we can already see that rebounds for Jones here, Vegas line has it set at 8.5. Underdog has it set at 8. The projection has it set at 7.5. So a decent one there for WNBA there as well. And then just another one there with Jones as well is going to be maybe over points. We can see the points is basically set as a push, projected to get 13.9. The average line has it set at 12.5. PrizePicks has it set at 12. So a decent line there as well. So we are getting some decent WNBA props. If you guys want to roll with them, you can. Now let's go ahead and switch up and get into MLB props. And I do want to start out. And so the two best ones that we're getting on the day are going to be both of these two, where the projection data is going to be over by 2 by the PrizePicks line by 2. And also the average Vegas line, what it would be if we put all the data points together, is also over by 2 as well. So I like those two the best. So I'm going to go ahead and put those together with the MLB taco that we have available on the day. Now there is one pitching fantasy score prop that is popping. I don't like to touch those too much because it seems to be a little bit fluky, because it does matter on quality start, on getting a win. So the one that I'm referring to is going to be Zach Wheeler here. And I don't love it, but if you guys want to roll with it, you could. So the PrizePicks line has it set at 35.5. The projection data has it set at 36.75. And then the Vegas line also has him set at 41.5. I was actually curious as to why Vegas really likes him. Let's take a peek. Well, it's going to be because Philly is favored to win in that game. Okay, so I would imagine that he is going to be projected to get a win as well. And so, yeah, if we look at it, that's why, because he's favored to get a win. Pretty much is the reason why that's going to be pulling in as a good prop. So it does depend on him getting a win, and that is typically not something that is great to bet on, but that's why Zach Wheeler's popping. So if you guys want to roll with that over fantasy score, you could. He could still get there with just a quality start as well. That's kind of going to be it for kind of the best ones. You could roll with Spencer Strider there, but the projection doesn't love him as much. But it's very rare that we get a pitcher in which both the projection and also the Vegas line is going to be over. So I do think that could potentially be a spot for us to take advantage of that. All right, so here's what I'd be looking at for potentially that 6-leg free bet that people have out there. This is what I'd be rolling with. Okay, but if you're looking to pair it with the taco, remember my strategy is to find the best 5 individual prop bets on the day to pair then with that taco. What I'd be looking at is just crossing off this one. I feel like this line is pretty tight, and so then I'd just be going with these 5, okay, for the taco. But if you have a free bet, might as well use all of them, right? These are the 6 best prop bets I'm seeing right now. And then let's also look at one for Underdog. So real quickly, just looking at Underdog, we have 2 awesome bets available right now that you guys can go ahead and use with that free square. We got Mike Moustakas for over 0.5 hits. That is favored at 57% chance to hit. That is a great number. The issue is he's only projected to get 0.31. So if you want to roll with Chris Bassett, as long as the Hounds are going to be out, 4.5 is a really good number there as well. That kind of tells us just how good of a prop that one should be. He's projected to get 4.9. Pretty good odds on Underdog there as well. So 55.8. And that one's still available there as well. I could potentially see myself just maxing out the $20 bet here with these 2. I don't like to do that, but very rarely are we getting 2 bets that are 55 or higher likely to hit that we can also pair with a free square. That's very rare. If we could place 2 bets, I would love to do that. They don't allow that. So very interesting there in that regard. So this would be the bet that I'm looking like on Underdog. Which one though? I actually don't know which one I would rather go with. Obviously one hit's easier to get than I would say 4.5 strikeouts, but I mean, this is really just adding one more strikeout to the one that we are already chasing on PrizePicks. I might just do that just for the fun of it, hoping that he gets 5 strikeouts as opposed to 4, kind of double dipping the chip there. I think that's what I'll go with. But that's gonna be all for this video. Remember, if you guys do join Underdog, make sure to use that promo code that just kicks back money my way. Let's have a good slate today. And as always, let's keep cashing.